everyone. Today I'm going to be doing a cosplay guide for the Shallow Grove slasher from the Scream TV series Halloween Special. So to give a little background on this, for those of you that don't know, the Halloween Special of the Scream TV series does not feature the Lakewood slasher except for one scene. Throughout most of the episode, or episodes I guess, there is actually an alternate killer called the Shallow Grove Slasher, and I'm going to be showing you everything you need to put an accurate costume together for that. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is the mask. So with the mask, this is basically what it looks like. It's basically just like a bag mask, and it also has a scarf to wrap around the side of the head. And if you want to know where you can get one of these, my friend Elliot actually makes these. He made this one for me. So if you want to get a Shallow Grove slasher mask, or I guess Anna Hobb mask is what it's really called, I would recommend hitting up Elliot on Instagram. I'm sure he'll be glad to make you one. The next thing I'm going to talk about are the coveralls. Yes, the killer in this does in fact wear coveralls, and this is what they look like. The brand for these is Big Mac Fisher Striped Coveralls. If you recognize these from anywhere, that is because these are the same coveralls that were used in Halloween 4 for Michael Myers. That's a whole nother topic. Anyways, yep, these are the coveralls that were used. So if you're wanting coveralls that are accurate, I'd get these, because these are the same type of coveralls that were used. The next thing I'm going to talk about are the gloves. So with the gloves, the killer can be seen wearing black gloves. So the gloves that I use are these. These are just black leather gloves, basically. And so, yep, for gloves, I would just use black leather gloves. Next thing I'm going to talk about are the boots. So with the boots, as far as I know, the boots have not been identified yet, but if you look, you can see that the killer is wearing brown boots. So these are the boots that I use for my cosplay. The brand is Rockport, and as you can see, they're brown. So here for the boots, I would use Rockport boots. The last thing I'm going to talk about is the weapon that the killer uses. So the killer does not use a knife. The killer uses garden shears. Yes, the killer in this special does use garden shears. As you can see, I think these ones that I picked up are pretty close to what they look like in the episodes. So if you're wanting to just find a pair of garden shears, I would just look on eBay for them, and I would try to find like an older looking pair, kind of like this one. As you can see, they look really old and withered down a little bit. So yep, those are the garden shears. Yep, I think that's pretty much it. That's everything you need to put together a screen-accurate Shallow Grove slasher cosplay. Never really been a huge fan of the costume, but I think it works. But at the same time, I would have much rather seen the Lakewood slasher rather than the Shallow Grove slasher. I never really understood the point of it. Anyways, I think that's it. Get some costume shots for you. That'll be it. I'll see you soon.